Cyclone is a low pressure area. See, being a low pressure, it is surrounded by high pressure. Right now, being a low pressure at the center, this is known as eye of the cyclone. Center is known as eye of the cyclone. Center is known as eye of the cyclone. And the thing is here, no rain. There is no rain in the eye of the cyclone. There is no rain in the eye of the cyclone. Suppose assume this is 1000 bar. Okay, this will be 1010, 1020, 1030. Like this will keep on increasing. So center is a low pressure surrounded by a high pressure. And because of this, what happens? The wind will converge. The wind will converge in the center. The wind will converge in the center. Wind will converge in the center. Wind will converge in the center. Okay, so cyclone first property is it is a low pressure area. Okay, second property is it is convergence, right now, area of convergence. It is an area of convergence. It is area of convergence. Area of convergence. Okay, and it provides atmospheric instability. Okay, so these are the points you have to remember when you are going for cyclone. Atmospheric instability, not stability, instability. Atmospheric instability. But what do you want?
Exterior neck.
You mute yourself. Let us check this. Students. Those attending online, they are able to hear. If somebody attending online, comment if the audio is clear. You are able to hear me. I think board is clear. Board is okay. I'm not saying clear. Just check it whether you are able to hear me properly. That is also very important. Okay, so what are the properties? It is the low pressure area. So cyclone means low pressure area. Cyclone means low pressure area. Area of convergence, atmospheric instability. Therefore, it provides rainfall. Okay, cyclone will always provide rainfall. So because it is rainfall, it will be cloudy. Okay, the atmosphere will be cloudy. The atmosphere will be cloudy. Atmosphere will be cloudy. Atmosphere will be cloudy. Okay, once that is done, then right now there are two types of cyclone. One is known as tropical cyclone. The other one is temperate cyclone. Tropical cyclone. The other one is temperate cyclone. Tropical cyclone. The other one is temperate cyclone. Tropical cyclone, temperate cyclone. Okay. So cyclone. Whenever we talk about cyclone, cyclone is a what is that? It is a low pressure area. Low pressure area. It is the area of convergence. It is atmospheric instability. Okay. The tropical and temperate. Now tropical and temperate. See, you know what is a temperate zone, tropical zone? Okay. So if you look at Earth, this is Earth. This region, that is the region which is very near to the equator, you can say, or to be very specific, between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, 23.5 north and 23.5 south. This is known as a tropical region. Okay. So any cyclone formed in this region is known as a tropical cyclone. Okay. Any regions cyclone formed in this region is a tropical cyclone. Temperate means it is above that. This region, which I am marking as green. Between Arctic Circle and the Tropic of Cancer, and between Antarctic Circle, we call that as a temperate cyclone. So formation area itself there is changes. Area itself there is a changes. It is found in the tropical places. The other one is found in the temperate places. Temperate places. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing is tropical subcyclone is formed only in the sea. Formed in the only in the sea. It is not formed in the land. It is formed only in the sea. It is formed only in the sea. Only in the sea. It is not formed in the land. But whereas temperate cyclone is formed in land as well as sea. It is formed in land as well as in sea. It is formed in land as well as in sea. Okay. So you see what are the criteria. First one is the sea surface temperature. Okay, sea surface temperature should be minimum 27 degrees Celsius. 27 degrees Celsius should be the sea surface temperature. And there should be an optimum Coriolis force. Optimum Coriolis force. Coriolis force. Optimum Coriolis force. Coriolis force. What is this Coriolis force? Who can tell me? What is this Coriolis force? When I say this the word Coriolis force, what do you mean by Coriolis force? Tell me, Dana. Anybody who is attending online, what is Coriolis force? No idea. Okay, right now. Coriolis force is a force due to the rotation of the earth. It is formed due to the rotation of the earth. It is formed due to the rotation of the earth. It is formed due to the rotation of the earth. Okay, the Coriolis force is maximum at the minimum at the equator. It increases towards the poles. Okay, right now. Coriolis force is minimum at the equator, almost zero at the equator. Coriolis force is zero at the equator and increases towards the pole. Towards the pole. And sometimes they are asking this question: why the tropical cyclone is not formed at the equator? The answer is there is no Coriolis force. Right on that. Okay. If there is a question why tropical cyclones are not formed at the equator, then the answer is absence of Coriolis force. Absence of Coriolis force. Absence of Coriolis force. Okay. So we'll see all the aspects of the cyclone, then we'll see the previous question paper, how it is coming. Okay. So Coriolis force is absent in the equator, that is why tropical cyclones are not formed at the equator. Okay. So what we need condition for tropical cyclone, 27 degrees Celsius. What is that? Sea surface temperature. SST means sea surface temperature, optimum Coriolis force and a low depression. So these are the conditions for formation of cyclone. Tropical cyclone, which is formed in the ocean. Tropical cyclone is formed in the ocean. Okay. Temperate cyclone is formed in land as well as sea. It is formed in land as well as sea. Come. So how it is formed? The cyclone is formed by the collision of two air mass. Okay, collision of air mass. Warm air mass and cold air mass. Collision of two air mass. Sit here. Same when you did all this, right?
Right.
Special period in this job. Okay, now it's okay? Huh? Yeah, so this is there's a collision of, write down, collision of two warm air mass. One is warm air mass, cold. So it means contradicting air mass. Okay, air mass means, write down, if that itself is a question. What is the air mass? Okay, air mass is a huge column of air having a homogeneous property. Homogeneous property. A huge air mass.
Sir, can I take the phone?
Huh?
It's a FTS.
But you should not touch the camera. Let's see how we are going to do it.
First,
Okay, now air mass means what? Simply air only. It's a huge air. But what is thing? It will have a uniform temperature and uniform humidity. Right? Air mass means uniform temperature and uniform humidity. Uniform temperature and uniform humidity. Uniform temperature and uniform humidity. Okay, so it can be cold air mass or it can be warm air mass. Okay. Now one time they asked like what are the conditions for this formation, air mass formation. Right now condition is the area should be having a same topography. Okay, if it is a sea, then it's continuously sea. If it is a land, then continuously land. Okay, particularly plain area. Right now, air mass are better formed in the plain area or in the ocean. Air mass are formed in the plain area or an ocean. In the hilly regions, air mass are not formed. Write down this question. I have seen this question coming several times. Air mass are not formed. Air mass are not formed. Air mass are not formed when the surface is not even. It is not an even surface. Okay. In the hilly regions, you do not find any air mass formation. It should be a sea or it should be a plain area. Only then the air mass is formed. Once it is formed, it will start moving in either direction. The air mass can form and move any other places. And when they come and contact with another air mass, like cold air mass meeting the warm air mass, at that point, we have front formation. Front formation. It is known as frontal cyclone. So write down. This cyclone is also known by the name frontal cyclone. Frontal cyclone. Sometimes UPSC is concerned with the other name. So this temperate cyclone is also known by the name frontal cyclone. Frontal cyclone or extra tropical cyclone. It is known as extra tropical cyclone. Okay, so temperate cyclone, extra tropical cyclone or frontal cyclone or polar frontal cyclone is also the other name of temperate cyclone. Polar frontal cyclone. Polar frontal cyclone. Polar frontal cyclone. Okay. So far what we know, tropical cyclones are formed in the tropical region. Temperate cyclone are formed in the temperate region. Tropical cyclone is formed only in the sea. Tropical cyclone formed only in the sea. And there also condition is, what are the conditions? 27 degree Celsius. Coriol is force. Then you know, no, air mass is not here. Air mass is the temperature. What is force? Then load depression. Load depression. These are the three conditions. Here it is formed in land as well as sea. What is a mixing of two air mass? Mixing of two air mass. Mixing of two air mass. Okay. And front formation. So this I have seen several times. They are asking this frontal cyclone. In which cyclone front is formed? Again, all this. So it is a temperate cyclone, frontal cyclone or extra tropical cyclone. Also known as extra tropical cyclone or polar frontal cyclone. It is most stable. That means once cyclone is formed, right on. Once the temperate cyclone is formed, it will not vanish. It will not be destroyed. It will not be destroyed. It will be stable for months, 1 month, 2 months. The cyclone will be there itself. The cyclone will be there itself. But as far as tropical cyclone is concerned, there is something called landfall. Tropical cyclone do a landfall. Landfall. Do a landfall. What is landfall means? Once the cyclone is formed, they will move towards the land. Okay, for example, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Bay of Bengal, it moves towards the west. So this cyclone will move westward. Tropical cyclone will move westward. Tropical cyclone will move westward. Okay, so once it touches the land, we call that phenomenon as a landfall. Known as landfall. And once it is touching the land, the cyclone will die. The cyclone will die. The cyclone will die. Once the tropical cyclone formed in the ocean, they will move towards the land. Okay. The moment it touches the land, it will die. The cyclone will disappear. The cyclone will disappear. The cyclone will disappear. So that phenomenon is not there in the temperate cyclone. That is why it is always stable. It continues to be. Continues to be. But as far as destruction is concerned, tropical cyclones are highly destructive. Tropical cyclones are highly destructive. Tropical cyclones are highly destructive. Highly destructive. Highly destructive. But this is not that much destructive. So rainfall is also very heavy here. Rainfall is high, very heavy. Okay. Then there is a wind speed is also very high. Now today there is a rainfall happening in Ernakulam and all this across Kerala. There are two reasons. One is the monsoon itself. What is the other reason? There is a cyclonic formation in the Bay of Bengal. Okay, so that is the reason. So combined effort of cyclone as well as monsoon. That is why reason the rainfall is high. Okay, so write down that. Okay, monsoon combined with cyclonic formation will be rainfall will be very high. That is why we have got red alert. Yeah, I think Ernakulam in red alert, no, orange alert. Tomorrow I think isn't coming in red alert. Some I've seen yesterday the entire week there is a heavy rainfall coming. Okay, so speed will be high. Okay, and rainfall will be high. Destruction will be high. All this in the tropical cyclone. Temperate cyclone is normal. Okay, not much rainfall, no high speed wind, nothing like that. Okay, and as this cyclone moves westward, this cyclone will move once it is formed eastward. Eastward. Once the temperate cyclone is formed, it will move eastward. Okay, eastward. It will move eastward. Move eastward. Okay, so what are the information so far we know? Tropical cyclones are highly destructive and the wind speed will be very high. Then rainfall will be high, isn't it? Yes. Once it does the landfall, it will disappear. Okay, so disappear. That question, why the landfall disappear, means write down. There's something called latent heat of evaporation. Latent heat of evaporation. That means how the cyclone gets energy to move all this, because of evaporation. Okay. So from the sea there is a lot of evaporation happening. The moment it is coming to the land, that evaporation is stopped. Thereby the energy is not there for the cyclone. The energy is not there for the cyclone. So latent heat of combustion, not combustion, evaporation is not there when there is a touching of land. Okay. So these are two types of cyclone. Okay. So common thing about either temperate cyclone or tropical cyclone, both are low pressure area. They provide rainfall, area of convergence. And there is something called anticyclone. What is an anticyclone? Very good. Anticyclone versus cyclone. Write down two column, anticyclone and cyclone. Anticyclone and cyclone. Anticyclone is on, so you can say cyclone and anticyclone, opposite of cyclone. Okay. So here we have seen this is a low pressure area, so it will be a high pressure area. And anticyclone is a high pressure area. High pressure area. Anticyclone is a high pressure area. So here we have seen it's a low pressure, high pressure. So thereby area of convergence. Okay. So it is an area of high pressure surrounded by low pressure, right? So the wind will move outside. Divergence. Very good. Okay. Very good. It is an area of divergence. Area of convergence. Area of divergence. Okay. So here we have seen rainfall will be there. Yes, atmospheric instability in the cyclone. Atmospheric what? Stability or instability? Instability. Rainfall will be there. But here it is stable. So no rainfall. So clear sky, no clouds, clear sky, pleasant climate, no rainfall, pleasant climate. Clear sky, pleasant climate. What is it?
Atmospheric stability.
Yeah, here atmospheric stability. Anticyclone, atmospheric stability. Here it is unstable. See, unstable is required, then only you will get rainfall. Okay. If unstable is not there, you will not get rainfall. Stable climate doesn't provide any rainfall. Okay, now this happens, see in India we have anticyclonic condition. Who can tell me when we have anticyclonic condition in India?
December.
No. December, where? Which part of India?
Northern.
Very good. See when the monsoon withdraws, okay, India is entering into a winter season. Okay, so in winter season, right down in winter season, particularly North India, Punjab, Haryana, okay, Punjab, Haryana, that region, okay, you can see anticyclonic condition is formed. Okay, that is the reason you can see that we have monsoon wind are coming now like this. Northeast monsoon. Yes or no?
Yes.
Northeast monsoon. So in the month of winter, that means October, November, December, 3 months, North India, Punjab, Haryana. Okay, all these places will be in anticyclonic condition. Anticyclonic condition. Anticyclonic condition. Okay, so the wind will diverge, so that is why we are getting a northeast monsoon. Okay, so one of the reasons why the northeast monsoon is happening, because in India, in the winter season, there will be high pressure develop over here, and there will be wind coming this side. Okay, and what is specialty about northeast monsoon? Where do they provide rainfall? They provide rainfall only to the Coromandel coast. Very good. Okay, to the Coromandel coast. Right now, northeast monsoon is also known by the name retreating monsoon. Is also known by the name retreating monsoon. Retreating monsoon. Retreating monsoon. It provides rainfall only to the Coromandel coast. Only to the Coromandel coast. Only to the Coromandel coast. Okay, and this because and the thing is, write down the Coromandel coast do not receive rainfall during the summer season. Okay, and that means southwest monsoon. Write down that southwest monsoon. There is no rainfall in the Coromandel coast. There is no rainfall in the Coromandel coast. There is no rainfall in the Coromandel coast. Okay, so they receive. So Tamil Nadu coast receive rainfall only in the winter season. Only in the winter season. Now, this winter season rainfall is also a climate of what climate? Aspect of another climate. Which climate is that? A climate which receives winter rainfall. Mediterranean climate. Okay, very good. Wait on Mediterranean climate. Mediterranean. Maybe spelling check it. Mediterranean climate. Okay. Has got winter rainfall. That is very unique. Okay. Not every climate has a winter rainfall. Okay. Maximum, right? On most of the climate will have summer rainfall. Okay, so every bit of information getting connected to it. Okay, so accordingly you also think. Okay, so in northeast monsoon there is a retreating monsoon. Only Coromandel coast have a rainfall. Okay, and that is very similar to the Mediterranean climate. Okay, it is a winter rainfall. Okay, so this is a cyclone anticyclone. Who can tell me properties of anticyclone?
High pressure, area of divergence,
Area of divergence.
Atmospheric stability.
One by area of divergence. Then
High pressure.
clear sky. Okay. Then
high pressure,
High pressure.
high pressure zone.
No rainfall.
No rainfall.
Stability.
Atmospheric
Stability.
stability.
pleasant sky,
Pleasant climate. Okay, see all this information important. In addition to this, they will give you something, but this information you can answer the question. We want ultimately answering the question in the India, right? Okay, divergence climate, clear sky, high pressure zones, okay, no rainfall, pleasant climate. Clear? Is that cycle? Now, sometimes they are asking the rotation of a cyclone, anticyclonic conditions. So write down, we are dividing this into 4 hemispheres. Northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Okay, anticyclone and cyclone. Anticyclone and cyclone. Anticyclone and cyclone. Anticyclone, cyclone. Northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Now remember this code ANC. The code is ANC. ANC. Okay. Now how will you read this ANC? Write down anticyclone in northern hemisphere is clockwise. Repeat. ANC stands for anticyclone in northern hemisphere is clockwise. What is this northern hemisphere? This or this? Which is this northern hemisphere? Northern hemisphere. Anticyclone. Clockwise. How the clock will go? This is clockwise. Understood? So anticyclone in northern hemisphere is clockwise. So if it is clockwise in southern hemisphere, it will be opposite. So anti-clockwise like this. It will be anti-clockwise. Okay, so don't forget this A and C. With this you can mark one question. One question is equal to how much mark? 4 mark. Understood? Anticyclone in northern hemisphere is clockwise. So in southern hemisphere it will be anti-clockwise. Okay. Now same thing if you read from this side. Cyclone in northern hemisphere is anti-clockwise. Read that. Read from this angle. Cyclone in northern hemisphere is anti-clockwise. Okay. So cyclone in northern hemisphere will be anti-clockwise. Otherwise, simply if this is clockwise. Listen here, all of you look at the board. If this is clockwise, this will be obviously anti-clockwise. And here it is anti-clockwise. Then here it will be clockwise. Simple. Okay. And this is the frequently asked question. Frequently they are asking this question. Frequently they are asking this question. The people who are attending online, you have a doubts, you can give a comment, or you have my WhatsApp number, you can send me a message there. Because in YouTube we do not have interactive sessions. We'll change to this one, Zoom or Google Meet after some time. Okay, understood? Online people are responding. Okay, so this is very important information. Anticyclone northern hemisphere is clockwise. Okay, so anticyclone northern hemisphere is clockwise. So if it is clockwise in northern hemisphere, it will be anti-clockwise in southern hemisphere. And the cyclone will be opposite of this. So this is clockwise, this will be anti-clockwise. Northern hemisphere is anti-clockwise, southern hemisphere will be clockwise. Clear guys? So cyclone chapter is over. Any doubt? Now there will be sometimes current affairs based question, like they'll ask you the names of the cyclone. I think last year there was a question on names of the cyclone. So names are coming from the current affairs. I'll teach you the current affairs. Okay, that part. Okay, and how this naming is done? Right now, naming is done in a manner in rotation of the countries of the ocean. For example, if it is Indian Ocean, okay, what are the countries are there in the Indian Ocean? One by one, their names will be taken and they'll rotate it. For example, Somalia has given the number, then Ethiopia is not. Arabia, Yemen, then Iran, not Iraq. Okay. Then Pakistan, India, Bangladesh. Like this one rotation will come. Okay. So they have already given the list, their names. Okay. So that is why sometimes Indian names are there, sometimes some other names are there. So the names are given by the countries who are bordering the Indian Ocean. Sometimes they are asking the names of the cyclone, and it is in rotation of the countries in the Indian Ocean. Okay. Now shall I ask you questions? What are the other names of temperate cyclone? Polar frontal cyclone. Okay. Frontal cyclone. Extra tropical cyclone. Extra tropical cyclone. Okay. What are the conditions for the cyclone formation? Tropical cyclone.
27 degree SST.
27 degree SST.
Optimum Coriolis force.
Optimum Coriolis force. Then
Depression.
low depression should be there. Okay. What is condition for air mass formation? No. Air mass means air is having a homogeneous property. You have a same temperature, same humidity. Check whether you have written that. Air mass is a huge column of air
Air
having
area.
uniform temperature and uniform humidity.
Humidity.
Uniform temperature and uniform humidity.
Uniform in plain area.
Yeah, it is formed in a plain area, uniform surface. Uniform surface, a hilly area. Okay, a very different topography. Then you will not find the this one air mass. Okay, and when the cold air mass and warm air mass mix together, what they form? Temperate cyclone is formed, or frontal cyclone is formed. Okay. So that is one frequently asked question. Take down second point, second topic in the geography itself. We'll go on factual based concept. Okay. Write down lakes of India. Lakes of India. Lakes of India. Okay, I'll give a code name and you find out what is this. Let us start with the brackish lakes in India. Who can give the example? Brackish lakes, brackish water, or brackish.
Brackish.
Now the question arises: what is brackish? Okay, brackish means salt water. Brackish means salt water. Brackish means salt water. Salt water. Brackish means salt water. Yeah, write down the example. I'll come and check it. Yeah. Those attending online, you can comment in the section, comment section. Comment in the section. What are the brackish lakes found in India? Okay. Online people can comment the answers in the comment section. Live. I want to see. Salt water lake in India. Salt water lake in India. What happened? Simple thing is you can write all the lagoons. All the lagoons you can write. Okay. So first thing is all the lagoons. Lagoons means write down the lake has connection with the what? So salt water lake. Okay, write down in Ladakh. Ladakh they have Somorari. Somorari. Pangong. Somorari or Pangong So. Okay, so factual question, factual data based question. Okay, like they're asking lakes in India. So first we'll start with the brackish lakes in India. Brackish means salt water. Okay, so all the lagoons are salt water. We have four important lagoons. Chilka, okay, Pulika, where is Chilka located? Odisha. It is located in Odisha. In Odisha. Okay, Pulikat in Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Okay. Then Verbanad, Ashtamudi, both are in the. Sometimes they'll ask you eastern coast, western coast. That is why this diagram is important. Okay. Otherwise, we also have a salt lake. Okay, in Ladakh. Okay, Somorari. Okay, Somorari, Pangong, So. Okay. Then if you go to Rajasthan, you got Sambar Lake. Sambar Lake. Sambar Lake. All these are saltwater lake in India. Okay, salt water. Then there's a question I recently seen in exam is what is the example of crater lake?
Lona.
Crater lake in India. Okay, crater lake in India. The answer is Lonar Lake. Lonar. L-O-N-A-R. Lonar Lake.
Crater means.
Crater means depression. Okay. That is basically formed because yeah, meteor fall. Meteor fall. Meteor fall. It is because of the meteor fall. A big huge rock fell from the space.
Only one is the Lona.
Yeah, Lonar is only this one.
Orange which is in
Okay. That is also salt water. Lonar is also salt water lake. Lonar is also a salt water lake. Lonar is also salt water lake. So don't get confused. The crater lake is also example, and this also example. Okay. In Jaisalmer, that means in Rajasthan. One more is there right down. Panchpadra Lake. Rajasthan. Panchpadra. Okay. Panchpadra. Panchpadra Lake. Panchpadra Lake. Saltwater lake. Panchpadra. So whatever you are seeing now, all these are salt water. Okay. So Morari, Pengam. So now sometimes question may come how the Ladakh got a salt water. Right now, this is the remains of a one sea. There was one sea here. Who can tell me what is the sea there? If you are attending online also they can comment it. Sea. There was a sea in Ladakh. Now we don't have. Right? No idea. How the Himalaya was formed. Write down Tethys Sea. There was a Tethys. There was a Tethys Sea. Hello? Tethys Sea. Okay, Tethys Sea. This is a huge sea present Himalaya. Okay, it was okay. And that sea remains only this one. T-H-Y-T-S. Tethys Sea. Okay, that was in the south of Himalaya, the present Himalaya. In fact, Indian subcontinent not there. Indian subcontinent moved from Africa towards that. That's a story of continental drift. We'll discuss that. So remains of the Tethys Sea only, these are become as salt water. Remains of the what's the
Tethys.
Tethys Sea. Okay. Crater Lake because of a big meteor fall, and there is a huge depression. Lonar Lake. Where is it located? Lonar Lake, Maharashtra. Located in Maharashtra. Located in Maharashtra. Maharashtra. Okay. So next question is freshwater lake. Write down all the freshwater lake you know in India. The people who are attending online, give the comment. What are the freshwater lakes in India? Freshwater lake. Freshwater lake. Freshwater lake. Right, and no discussion. Write on your own. I'll come to your place. Freshwater lake. All the freshwater lake in India. All the freshwater lake in India. Write down here. I'll come and check it. Don't ask me another question. Freshwater lake in India. Simple. All the freshwater lake in India. Yeah, got it. Tell me, what you got? Ular Lake. One by one. Ular Lake. Okay. Koleru Lake.
Shastam Kota.
Sastam.
Koleru. The people from Kerala will not leave the Sastam Kota.
Chandubi.
Sastam Kota. Anything else in the northeastern?
Dal.
Somebody is answering. Only Roshna is answering. What about others? Nobody is answering. Online people are not answering.
Chandubi.
Chandubi. Where it is?
Assam.
Chanduva. It is not Chandubi. It is this one, right?
After.
Haflong. One more bill is there. Deeper bill. Deeper bill. This Ular Lake, Ular Lake is an example of Oxbow Lake. Ular Lake is an example of Oxbow Lake. Example of Oxbow Lake. Sandhya is answering Loktak Lake. Very good. Okay. Loktak Lake. Where is Loktak Lake is found? Mizoram. Every day you visit same answer. Loktak Lake, where it is found? Manipur. Okay. Loktak Lake is in Manipur. Come on, yaar, participate. People online thinking that they are looking at movie. Okay, we have lot of lakes are there, freshwater lake. Okay, Loktak Lake also they are asking. Okay, Loktak Lake. Okay, Loktak Lake is in Manipur, and it is famous for what? It is famous for floating national park. Famous for floating national park. Okay, what is the name of the floating national park? Write down. Okay. What is the name of the floating national park in Loktak Lake? Tripur Bill. Pulikat Lake. Very good. Sandhya, very good. Rosna, very good. What about other students attending online? Arjun. Who else is there? Neeraj is there. Okay. Floating national park. What is the name of floating national park? Keibul Lamjao. Okay. Keibul Lamjao. Okay. Keibul Lamjao is a floating national park. Only floating national park in India. I don't know about the word. Okay. This is there. Sandhya is Venkatesha. Okay. What are you? There's a Hariki Dam. Hariki. Where is Hariki Dam?
Hariku. Uttarakhand.
Punjab.
Uttarakhand.
Eh? No. Listen. Hariki. Hariki. Hariki Dam also you can say it is a lake. It is in Punjab. Okay, Hariki Dam is in Punjab. Bimthal.
Uttarakhand.
Bimthal Lake. Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand. Okay, Hariki Dam is in Punjab. See, factual question. They are asking factual question. Just to revise it again and again. Then they can ask you this artificial lake, Hussain Sagar Lake. Where is Hussain Sagar Lake?
Telangana.
Telangana, Hyderabad, Hussain Sagar Lake. We will see some 20 lakes today. Okay, we are lucky we'll get one. Hussain Sagar Lake. Those who already attended the class, it's a revision for you. If you are attending for the first time, it is a information for you. Okay. Hussain Sagar, Hyderabad. Hyderabad is an artificial lake, man-made lake. Man-made lake. Okay. Hussain Sagar Lake is a man-made lake. Okay. Chembarambakkam Lake. How is the sound or you can say the pronunciation? It's part of India. Huh? Kerala or Tamil Nadu. Chembarambakkam. Okay. Meenambakkam Airport. Huh? See, sometimes you don't know the answer, but try to find out like what is the genealogy of this word, where it is coming from. It's like, so Tal means it is Himachal Pradesh or Uttarakhand. Beel means Assam, somewhere here. Okay, Veli sometimes will be going to Tamil Nadu. Like that. Okay. Chembarambakkam. Okay, Chembarambakkam. B-A-K-K-M. Chembarambakkam in Tamil Nadu. Chembarambakkam Lake in Tamil Nadu. Chembarambakkam. Freshwater lake. Okay. Now sometimes they'll ask you this biggest, smallest and all. Okay. I forgot to tell you. Udar Lake is the Oxbow Lake, right?
Yes.
It is also the biggest freshwater lake in India. Biggest freshwater lake in India. Ular Lake is the biggest freshwater lake in India. Not only India, sometimes they'll say Asia also. That I'll check it again. Ular Lake, largest freshwater lake. Freshwater lake. Okay, so concept wise should also know the concept. Then factual also should. Then only we can win. Okay. If they are asking which is the highest lake in the India, write down. Highest lake in India. The answer is Cholamu. It is in Sikkim. In terms of height. Okay. Cholamu. Chola, you know it? Chola. So the Chola is coming, so don't get confused. Okay, Chola. And go to Tamil Nadu. No, Cholamu. Mu is there. So it is Sikkim. Cholamu. Chandratal. Where is Chandratal Lake? Tal. So Tal means where should you go? Himachal or Uttarakhand only. So this is in Himachal. Chandratal. Nainital you might heard about, no?
Yes,
Like this.
Uttarakhand.
Eh?
Uttarakhand.
Uttarakhand or Himachal Pradesh? Uttarakhand.
Nainital and Bhimtal.
Okay. Chandratal. Himachal Pradesh. Chandratal, Himachal Pradesh.
Sir, all these are fresh.
Freshwater, yes, madam. Freshwater. Chandratal, Himachal Pradesh. Okay, now this confusion will come. Okay. How do you pronounce this? Agara, not Agra. Huh? So Agara Lake is here. Where is Agara Lake? Write down, let's see. Agara Lake, confused. Agara Lake, those who are in online, please comment your answer. What is Agara Lake? Where is Agara Lake? Only Roshna Venkatesh is answering, Arjun also answering, Arun is answering. Very good. Agara Lake. Got it? Anybody?
Karnataka.
Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka. What else? Let me see if anybody is answering online. Venkatesh, you know, Venkatesh or Arun. No idea. Okay. This is Krishna Priya's answer. What is the answer, Krishna Priya? Karnataka. Karnataka. Okay. Agara Lake is in Karnataka. Agara Lake is in Karnataka. Okay. Maharana Pratap Sagar. Maharana Pratap Sagar. Rana Pratap Sagar, Maharana Pratap Sagar. Okay. Himachal Pradesh. Okay. This is something should be in Rajasthan, but it is in Maharana Pratap Sagar. So the Sagar is coming, then go to North India, don't come to South India. Okay. Okay, but there's an exception. Nagarjuna Sagar will come to it. It is in Himachal Pradesh. Maharana Pratap Sagar. Maharana Pratap Sagar. Okay, Bojtal. Where is Bojtal? Boj. Bojtal. Tal. Okay. Madhya Pradesh. Bojtal, Madhya Pradesh. How many we have seen so far? 10, 15, count it. 20 minutes will wind up. No need more than 20. If you are not lucky by 20, then no other way. At least one should come. 70. 3 more. Okay. Brahma Sarovar. Brahma Sarovar. Brahma Sarovar. Brahma Sarovar. Haryana. Brahma Sarovar, Haryana. Brahma Sarovar, Haryana. Okay. Ulsur Lake, Karnataka. Please write down. Don't think that I know this. Okay, write down and revise it 100 times. 100 times seriously. Okay. Ulsur Lake. Okay. Umiam Lake. Umiam Lake, Meghalaya. Umiam Lake, Meghalaya. Umiam Lake, Meghalaya. Umiam Lake, Meghalaya. Okay. Now shall we close your book, all of you? We'll check. We'll check. Yeah, who will answer? Yes, tell me what is the name? Krishna Dev. Where is Loktak Lake? Manipur. Very good. Tell me, sir. Agara Lake. Karnataka. Okay. Umiam Lake. Umiam Lake. Anybody? The online also. Okay. Meghalaya. Meghalaya. Okay. Which is the largest freshwater lake? Ular Lake. Where is it located? Jammu and Kashmir. Okay. Tell me the lake in Ladakh. Somorari. Somorari. Pangong So. Somorari and Pangong So. Okay. Now listen carefully. Write down this answer. No, don't tell me. The people online also comment it. Okay. The question is lakes in the eastern coast. Okay. Lakes in the eastern coast. Anything. Lakes in the eastern coast. Lakes in the eastern coast. Lakes in the eastern coast. Right, and quick. What are you doing? Lakes in the eastern coast. Done. The people who are watching on YouTube, you should comment also your answer. Lakes in the eastern coast. Lakes in the eastern coast. Lakes in the eastern coast. No discussion. You have to write on your own. Lakes in the eastern coast. Got it? Somararia. Eastern coast means Somarari. I think they are getting some delay. Tell me, what is the answer? Eastern coast. On the side, eastern. Chembarambakam. Chembarambakam. Where it is Chembarambakam? Tamil Nadu. It actually provides drinking water for the entire Chennai. Next. Pulikkad. Pulikkad. Okay, Pulikkad is a lagoon. Write down one more point. It has got an island called Sriharikota. Sriharikota island is located in this. Sriharikota island is located in this. Sriharikota island. What is Sriharikota island famous for? Sriharikota island. No idea.
Salt river.
It's an island. Sriharikota island. For what? The space port. Space station. ISRO station. Okay, in the exam one also I'll come and I'll give you a clue. Okay. Right. Pulikkad Lake is a lagoon. In that lagoon we have what? Sriharikota island. Sriharikota island is located, which is a ISRO space station. Okay, ISRO space station. Now, one lagoon we have seen, but in that this is available. Again, what is available? Iravadi dolphin. Where it is available? Iravadi dolphin is available in one lagoon. Which lagoon? Only place outside Irrawaddy river. It is found in Irrawaddy river, which is in Myanmar, Thailand, on that side. Okay, Irrawaddy river. Outside Irrawaddy river, only in one place. Irrawaddy is actually river. Where it is found? Anybody? Irrawaddy river. See, if it is, the logic is we are coming from Kerala, correct? So if it is there, we will definitely know it, right? Appo vidannilla. Manasalayo? See, anganeyana oru common sense apply cheyandadu. See, our area we definitely will know because from the school itself they will teach us. So no point in that. No, it's not Gangata. It is Iravadi dolphin. It is found in right one and only Chilka. Answer is Chilka. Answer is Chilka. Answer is Chilka. Okay. Iravadi dolphin is found only in Chilka. Okay. So Pulikkad is famous for Sriharikota and Chilka is famous for Vembanad is famous for what? Black. But there is one festival. Allangal. That does not asking, then you should not get confused. Our own area. Water sport. Water play. Don't play. Okay. Fine. Some more I'll give us a list here. Just study and everything I cannot teach in the board. Give us a list. I'll share the PDF. Read that. Okay. If any question comes from this, you should not see. That is an ultimate underlining. It's not like I'm teaching you and you are not studying. That will not work out. This one. I'll give you one more. Okay, write down this one work. 5 minutes have come now. So draw this one. Peninsular India. Okay, Peninsular India. Mark all the major ports. Mark all the major ports. Okay. And a small description, one word description about it. Okay. What is unique to that port? Okay. Don't copy it. Okay. All the major ports in this coast. Okay. On this. Okay. I should get maximum 13 ports I should get. 13 ports I should get.
ഏറ്റവും ഓൾഡസ്റ്റ് കോർട്ട് ചെന്നൈ, ഏറ്റവും ലാർജസ്റ്റ് കോർട്ട് മുംബൈ.
Got it down? No copy, no copy. Okay, I'll ask you a question, then you mention that. Okay. Deepest land, just tick that. Okay. Number one question is deepest landlocked port. Don't shout. Who can answer? Deepest landlocked, in the online you can give a comment. Okay. Deepest landlocked port. Tell me. Vishakhapatnam. Very good. Vishakhapatnam, eastern coast or western coast? Eastern coast. Okay. Vishakhapatnam. Vishakhapatnam. Okay. Is the deepest landlocked port. Okay. Deepest landlocked port. Okay. Second question is tidal port. Which is a tidal port? Kandla. Kandla is in Gujarat. Somewhere here. Kandla. Kandla is a tidal port. Kandla is a tidal port. Kandla is a tidal port. Okay. Riverian port. The port is in river. Kochi. Kolkata. Very good. Kolkata. Riverian port. This which river? Hooghly. It is in river Hooghly. Riverian port. The port which is in the estuary. The port which is in estuary. Marmogova. Which estuary? Juari. The river is Juari. Juari river. Okay. The estuary of Juari river. And again here recollect all the rivers which is flowing in the western side do not form delta. They only form what? Estuary. Write on that down. All the rivers which is flowing in the western side do not form delta. They only form estuary. Okay, Marmogova is in estuary of Juari. Okay. So mistakenly you will not write any question they are asking like a port or something in the estuary. It is not going to be in the eastern side. It has to be there in the western side. Okay. Or they are saying that delta is there. That is not going to be in the western side. Delta will be only in the eastern side. Is that clear, guys? So a combination of all these concepts going to work in the exam hall. Okay. Something this is helping, something that is helping. Okay. So Marmogova is the estuary of this one, Juari. Then one delta. There is one port which is in delta. Paradip. Paradip. Where is Paradip? Paradip. Paradip is in Odisha. Okay, Odisha, which river? Delta of Mahanadi. Delta of Mahanadi. Delta of Mahanadi. Delta of Mahanadi. Okay, so deepest landlocked port Vishakhapatnam, deltaic port Paradip, river port. Repeat. I mean, I'm asking you to say deltaic port.
Paradip.
Louder.
Paradip.
Okay. Deepest landlocked port.
Visakhapatnam.
Estuary port.
Marmagao.
Marmagao. Tidal port.
Kandla.
Kandla. Kamarajar port. Which port is known as Kamarajar port?
Ennur.
Huh?
Ennur.
Ennur. Ennur is known as Kamarajar port. Kamarajar. Huh? Ennore. Ennur. RE. Ennur. Ennur. Kamarajar port. Kamarajar port. Kamarajar. JAR. Kamaraj was a CM. Okay. In fact, right now he was known as kingmaker of India when the Indira Gandhi became prime minister, and after death of Jawaharlal Nehru, so he was a kingmaker. He decided who will be the prime minister of India. Okay, so such a great person, Kamaraj. He was known as kingmaker of India. Kingmaker of India. Okay, Kamaraj. So Kamaraj port, Ennur port, Shyam Prasad port. Shyam Prasad port.
Mukherjee port. Port blind.
Kolkata. Mukherjee is from there only, right? Shyam Prasad port. Shyam Prasad. Mukherjee or without Mukherjee also. The answer is in Kolkata. Kolkata port is also known as Shyam Prasad port. 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 V.O. Chidambaram Pillai port. Tuticorin. Okay, this is the Tuticorin. In fag end of South India, we got a port called Tuticorin. Toothukudi or it is known as Toothukudi something. It is known as V.O. Chidambaram Pillai. VOC. V.O. Chidambaram Pillai or VOC. Okay. V.O. Chidambaram Pillai or VOC. Pillai. Pillai. Caste name. V.O. Chidambaram Pillai. Tuticorin. Okay. Deen Dayal port. Deen Dayal port. Kandla port. Deen Dayal port. Largest port in India. Mumbai. Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay, we also have one more called Navasheva. There are two ports in Maharashtra. Navasheva is also there, and Mumbai port, Jawaharlal Nehru port. Okay, so largest port in India is Mumbai port, Jawaharlal Nehru. Largest port. Okay, how many we got? 13 are there. Okay. Then if you want, you can write about Kochi. It is in backwater, Vembanad. Kochi port is in backwater, Vembanad. In fact, Kochi itself is an island. Okay. It is a man-made island. Okay. Right now, Kochi is a man-made island. But what about Wellington Island? Wellington.
Yes.
Topumbadi, correct. It is also man-made island. Wellington Island. Okay. Or Kochi itself is the island.
And also Chennai, oldest port. Oldest port.
Oldest port Chennai. Are you sure? Is it? I'll check it. Okay, Vembanad. Okay, Vembanad. Kochi. Okay, so how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, Chennai port is also there, right? Chennai port. Chennai port. What are the two is missing? Mangalore port is there. Mangalore port. Mangalore port. Mangalore port, Mundra port. Somewhere here, Gujarat only. Mundra port. Then Port Blair. Don't forget Port Blair. Port Blair.
Haldia.
Haldia is our satellite port of this one. Kolkata. Okay. Mundra port is known as the largest commercial port in India, or private port in India. Mundra port. Largest private port in India, Mundra port. Largest private port in India, Mundra port. Mundra port. Okay. Largest private port in India, Mundra port. Okay, then Port Blair. Where is Port Blair port? Port Blair, Andaman Nicobar. Andaman Nicobar. Port Blair. Okay, Andaman Nicobar. Okay, Port Blair. Okay. Then you write Mundra, M-U-N-D-R-A, Mundra or Mundra. Mundra port, largest private port in India. Largest private port in India. Largest private port in India. So one more port is coming, Krishnapattinam port. Krishnapattinam port, that is also coming under Adani group only. Krishnapattinam, okay. You can say it is the largest port in the eastern coast. Okay, Krishnapattinam, Andhra Pradesh. Krishnapattinam,
Eastern.
largest private port in eastern coast. Private. Andhra Pradesh. Give me a notebook, Krishna. Yeah, close your book, all of you. Right, raise your hand if you know the answer. Cyclone in northern hemisphere. Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
Cyclone in
Northern hemisphere.
Anti-clockwise.
Oh, cyclone, anti-cyclone.
ANC.
now ANC is anti-cyclone northern hemisphere, right? Okay, so C and A means cyclone northern hemisphere is anti-clockwise. Okay, so don't get confused. Okay. Yeah, which month the southwest monsoon will happen? Which month? Which month southwest monsoon? Who can tell? Which month the southwest monsoon? Listen to the question, yaar. You are stereotyped with the same thing. I am asking southwest monsoon. Which month is southwest monsoon? Sure. Southwest monsoon. That is our monsoon which is happening now. Okay, southwest monsoon, summer season, June, July, August, September. That's it. Okay. In which cyclone you have a pleasant climate? Anticyclone. How extratropical cyclones are formed?
Both convergence of warm and
Warm and cold air
mass.
mass. Air mass. Give an example of deltaic lake. Deltaic lake. Example of deltaic lake. Example of deltaic lake. Example of deltaic lake.
half no,
Arey, come on.
Assam that side will come.
Deltaic means it is formed in the delta. Example, Koleru lake. Koleru lake is formed by Godavari and Krishna delta. Okay. Okay, see, I am actually very happy that you guys are writing it very beautifully, but it has to be transferred to the hard disk. Okay, so we'll take a break, then max class starts.
Only teacher.
Yeah, madam is coming. Okay, those who are attending online, if you are our student, then you can come to the Google Meet. Others can join in our classes.